Nice that you looking at. Taylor Swift Music Career Part 4. We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together was nominated for Record of the Year at the 2013 Grammy Awards. In the Red era, Swift's dating life became the subject of intense media scrutiny. The New York Times asserted that Swift's dating history has begun to stir what feels like the beginning of a backlash, and questioned whether Swift was in the midst of a quarter-life crisis. The Village Voice remarked, "From late-night monologues to the kids on 4chan, her breakups have become her defining characteristic and easiest detraction. There are some obvious reasons. She's young, she can be contentiously dramatic, she puts herself in the center of her stories, and obviously she's dated a lot of famous people in a relatively short amount of time. But none of that is exceptionally rare. Pop stars have lead Vogue, ecumenical lifestyles for a long time. It should be a little bit uncomfortable that Swift's earnestness can be so easily discredited when plenty of other, more egregious songwriters are let off the hook. It's really easy to dismiss a blonde girl trying to play by the rules." Red marked Swift's last album as a country musician, with only 4 albums in the genre. Taylor Swift left an impeccable mark on the genre, with just 4 albums in the genre. Swift is the best-selling country artist of the century and the second best-selling country artist of all time, right behind country legend, Garth Brooks. She single-handedly revived the genre and reintroduced the singer-songwriter with a guitar back to the mainstream. Guitar sales to women spiked after Swift hit the mainstream with Our Song in 2006, and has over 101 total weeks atop the country albums chart, the most for any female country artist. Taylor released a new pop album which is entitled 1989 with popular hits like Shake It Off, Blank Space, Style, Bad Blood, and Wildest Dreams. There were over 1 million copies sold on the first week of its release date, making Swift the only artist with 3 consecutive million-selling debuts, and was the third out of 7 of her 1 million-selling album first weeks. Both Blank Space and Shake It Off have over 3.6 billion views on YouTube as of June 2025. She toured this album on the 1989 World Tour. In March 2014, Swift relocated to New York City. Around this time, she was working on her 5th studio album, 1989, with co-writers Antonoff, Max Martin, Shellback, Imogen Heap, Ryan Tedder, and Ali Payami. She promoted the album through various campaigns, including inviting fans to secret album listening sessions. Credited as her first documented, official pop album, it marked a departure from her country albums. The album was released on October 27, 2014, to positive reviews. 1989 sold 1.287 million copies in the US during the first week of its release and debuted atop the Billboard 200. It stayed there for 11 non-consecutive weeks and tied Fearless as her career best at the time, and has charted for over 522 weeks on the Billboard 200 chart and re-entered the chart for its 520th week after Swift's announcement on May 30 of 2025 on her social media, stating she finally owns her first 6 original albums with full autonomy and hasn't left the charts since. It was certified 9x platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America for having sold over 9 million in the country. As of June 2025, it has sold over 15 million copies in the country. This made Swift the first act to have 3 albums sell more than 1 million copies in their opening release week, for which she earned another Guinness World Record. As of June 2025, 1989 has sold over 41.8 million worldwide, and is Swift's best-selling record to date, and is the best-selling album released in 2014. It is the third best-selling album of the 21st century, only behind The Fame Monster by Lady Gaga and 21 by Adele. It is soon expected to overtake The Fame Monster. The lead single, Shake It Off, was released in August 2014 and debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The album generated 2 additional number 1 singles, Blank Space and Bad Blood, featuring Kendrick Lamar, as well as the top 10 entries, Style and Wildest Dreams, and other singles, Out of the Woods and New Romantics. Shake It Off, Blank Space, and Bad Blood also topped the charts in Australia and Canada. After Blank Space reached number 1 in the US following Shake It Off, Swift became the first woman in the Hot 100's history to succeed herself at the top spot. 1989 made Swift the only female artist with over 2 albums, Fearless, 1989, to boast 5 top 10 singles on the Hot 100. The music video for Blank Space was briefly the fastest video to reach 1 billion views on Vevo. The videos for Blank Space and Bad Blood earned 4 nominations at the 2015 MTV Video Music Awards. Bad Blood won Video of the Year and Best Collaboration. Swift's headlining tour. The 1989 World Tour, running from May to December 2015, grossed over $250 million and was the highest-grossing tour of the year. Swift was named Billboard's Woman of the Year in 2014, the first artist to win the award twice. That year she also received the Dick Clark Award for Excellence at the American Music Awards. In 2015, Shake It Off was nominated for 3 Grammy Awards, including Record of the Year and Song of the Year. Swift won the Brit Award for International Female Solo Artist. Swift was one of 8 artists to receive a 50th Anniversary Milestone Award at the 2015 Academy of Country Music Awards. In 2016, she won 3 Grammy Awards for 1989, Album of the Year, Best Pop Vocal Album, and Best Music Video for Bad Blood. She became the first woman, and the 5th act, to win the first of these twice. Prior to 1989's release, Swift stressed the importance of albums to artists and fans. In November 2014, she removed her entire catalog from the streaming service Spotify, arguing that its ad-supported free service undermined the premium service, which provides higher royalties for songwriters. In a June 2015 open letter, Swift criticized Apple Music for not offering royalties to artists during their free 3-month trial period and said she would pull 1989 from the catalog. The following day, Apple announced it would pay artists during the free trial period, and Swift agreed to stream 1989 on their streaming service. Swift's intellectual property rights management and holding company, TAS Rights Management, filed for 73 trademarks related to Swift and the 1989-era memes. She re-released her entire catalog plus 1989 to Spotify, Amazon Music and Google Play and other digital streaming platforms in June 2017. In 2015, Swift performed I Saw Her Standing There and Shake It Off with Paul McCartney at the Saturday Night Live 40th Anniversary Special After Party. She joined Kenny Chesney to sing Big Star on the opening night of his big revival tour in Nashville. In March 2015, Swift started dating Scottish DJ and record producer Calvin Harris. By June 2015, the duo was ranked as the highest-paid celebrity couple over the past year by Forbes, with combined earnings of over $146 million. Before Swift and Harris announced the end of their relationship in June 2016, they co-wrote his song, This Is What You Came For, featuring Rihanna. for which she was initially credited under the pseudonym Nils Sjoberg. The same month Swift began dating English actor Tom Hiddleston. The relationship ended several months later. In August, Swift addressed her mother's cancer diagnosis and encouraged others to get a medical checkup. In September 2016, Swift began dating British actor Joe Alwyn. In October, Little Big Town released Better Man, written solely by Swift, for their seventh album, The Breaker. She had emailed them the song and offered it to them, having their vocal harmonies in mind. The song earned Swift an award for Song of the Year at the 51st CMA Awards. 2 months later, Swift and British singer Zayn Malik released a single together called I Don't Wanna Live Forever for the soundtrack of the film 50 Shades Darker, 2017. The song reached number 1 in Sweden and peaked at number 2 in the United States at the 2017 MTV Video Music Awards. The duo won the award for Best Collaboration for the song's music video. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.